mistakes women make that are making men fall out of love.
Our next guest says yes, absolutely. She's here with a list that may surprise you. Please welcome back dating and empowerment coach Laurel House. Good to see you.
Good morning, Laurel.
Good morning. All right, let's get right to the list. Mistake number one, calling your man in the middle of the afternoon to tell him you're having a terrible day. That's pleasant.
Yeah, you're having an awful day. You call your man and you want a little bit of sympathy. You want him to be like, it's okay, baby, everything's going to be fine. But instead, he gets upset with you and he gets defensive and you don't know why. So you get defensive and you get in a fight and you hang up. What he didn't realize is you were actually calling him just for a little bit of sympathy. What he thought you were doing, because most men are inherently fixers. Yes. You wanted him to, he feels like you just tasked him to fix your problem. He can't fix your problem, so he feels like he has failed you. And now he's constantly walking around feeling like he's failing you and you're not happy because of him.
Okay, the other mistake you say that's being made is criticizing your man.
Yes. Criticism is creating sides. And when you're doing that, you're making him feel attacked and like he has to be defensive, especially if it's something that he holds really dear to him, that is jeopardizing his sense of self-control, of independence, some of his values. You might not even know what these are, and you might honestly be trying to fix him or fix a problem, but the way that you're presenting it is you're doing something wrong. And when you're creating this environment of constant negativity, he feels like he has to walk on eggshells, and you feel like you have to walk on eggshells because you can't bring up these things that he's getting defensive around. Instead, focus on the positive and sometimes strategically bring up the criticism.
Use the Socratic method. That's mistake number three, you have unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, expectations make him feel like he can't give enough. So criticism makes him feel like he's not enough, and now he feels like he can't give enough. You want him to bring home flowers. You want him to compliment your haircut. You want him to stop drinking after the second glass of wine. You want him to go to your child's dance class. He doesn't know. He's not a mind reader. It's not that he doesn't care. It's that he doesn't know that he should care. Communicate your expectations so that you're not setting him up for failure.
You're thinking there's a conflict.
You're almost,
The criticize.
How do you
No, but you're not. But you're doing it in a nice way. Like, I would love if sometimes you buy me flowers. Look, I just did it the other day with my husband. We're at the farmer's market. I said I would love flowers. He went to the flower person, said, "Can I get flowers?" and gave them to me. And I said, "Thank you so much."
But did that make it less? Because
Not at all.
Originated
no,
with you?
not at all. He walked up to the flower person. He bought them. He held them. He gave them to me. I felt like I got a present.
Why can't you get your own flowers?
I get my own flowers all the time, but I also would like him to give it. So if I'd like him to give it, then I'm going to say it. All right, next.
Okay, Mr. Romance.
Mark's new romance book.
Next.
Get your own flowers.
Okay, another mistake is the silent treatment. Now that never works, does
fun.
it?
A good man is with you because he wants a partner. If you are always silent, he no longer has a partner. He feels like he's alone. And so when you're creating that environment, you're putting a wedge between you two that ends up being really hard to overcome. And he's sitting there stewing in his argument, and it's becoming even worse. And he can't fix the problem because you won't talk to him to allow him to fix the problem. So again, he's failed.
Mistake number five, being a mother was first on your list of priorities. What does that mean?
Well, there are a couple of ways to look at it. One is when you guys got married, he was your priority. You made him feel so special. You focused all of your attention on him. You did little special things for him. You doted on him. And then you have kids, and now you don't really care about him. He's no longer the priority. Someone else is. You're suddenly talking about them all the time. You're doing things with them all the time. They walk into the room. It doesn't matter what you guys were talking about. He no longer is there. He didn't forget who he fell in love with. So you can't forget it either. You have to go back to who you were and give him that attention and make him a priority also.
See?
See, I almost prefer that my wife prefers the kids to me.
Or it gives me a break.
So you can go and do your own thing all the time.
No, in terms of
that's funny.
Her happiness.
Yes. You guys have a TV in your bedroom?
Yes.
We do not.
Thank you.
The Rubens
We don't have a TV in our bedroom.
No.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I like a TV. I mean, it's relaxation time.
Yeah.
bedroom.
TV habits.
For more information on dating and empowerment coach Laurel House and how she can help you with your relationship, go to laurelhouse.com or follow her on Instagram @datinglaurel. All right, we'll be right back.